Here's my new Doogee X series phone. I need a new phone whilst I'm sorting out some problems with one of my existing ones. So I thought this one looked like quite a good phone, reasonable price, and it's got a reasonable specification. It's the Doogee X70, one of the X series. It's got reasonable camera specifications, so I don't obviously know what the camera's like just from the megapixels. Got a 4000 mAh battery, which looks good, fingerprint recognition, facial recognition because it's Android 8.1 Oreo. So let's just have a quick first look at it. As you can see, I've got a memory card and a SIM to put in. Only got 16 gig of memory for your data. So here's the phone. It comes in one of these low density bags with a nice little information card stuck in the box. There's a charging plug. It's one of these ones where the earth pin pushes in out of the way if you wanted to. There's a data lead here. What kind of data do we have on this one? It is a micro B. And you also get a little transparent case. And it looks like you get another screen protector. So I'm pretty sure there's a screen protector on here already. I could be wrong. No, that's just the outline of the screen, isn't it? So I'm going to have a quick look at the instructions and see what it tells me to do. And then we'll put it into action. So I've got the... So I found out how you take this case apart. You have to find this top corner here, bottom corner, sorry, there, where there's a little bit that's sort of... There's a little bit of a cutaway, and you slide your finger in and you pull the back off the case like that, so it just come apart as simply as that. Well, I say as simply as that, takes a bit of effort to get it. There we are, that's off. Now in order to get the SIM cards in, I need to take the battery out. So I think I do that by pulling on this tab here or something. Yeah, just by pulling on that, that'll do. Oh, and this tab's to stop the battery from connecting until you're ready to use the phone. So just take that protections tab off. That's to stop the battery being discharged. Now you've got a couple of slots here. Underneath the slot is where you put your TF card, and above is there's actually a little slot down there that the SIM card goes into. The SIM card goes in there like that. Heavens only knows how you get it out. And the TF card goes this way up, of course, with the 4000 mAh logo to the top. So that's the original battery. The battery's changeable, by the way, which is quite a feature. And then you just push the back on, and we're ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is to press down on the button here to turn it on. And up comes the little logo. Doogee X70 phone. Taking a little time. It says hello English United Kingdom, so I'm going to click on start. And it's now starting up. Right, what one's it found? It's found my next, and it's found my network. Right, so that's my network here, the second one down. So I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to stop my videoing for a minute while I go and find out what the password is. So here we go again, it's connecting to the network now. It looks like it's got good signal on my 3 network there. So that's good. Oh, okay, so it's checking for updates now. It has connected to the internet now, so it's checking for updates. Copy apps and data. From an Android, iPhone or iPhone device or the cloud. Okay, so I want to copy my data. Backup from an Android phone. Use your old phone to copy data wirelessly. Backup from the cloud. Sign in with your username and password. So I'm going to go for that one because that's the method I'm used to using. I know you can put it back to back with another phone, but since I'm using my other phone to film this, that's not very convenient. So my email address needs to go in now. Yeah, I'm just logging in now. Okay, so it's telling me about all these things here. Yes, I want to do that, so yes, I'm in for that. Okay, agreeing to their terms of service. Don't have much choice really if I want to use their services. So now it's getting my account info. Choose a backup to restore. It says Z2 Pro backup. That's the phone I'm using at the moment to do this filming with. So I'll back up from that because basically I want to put everything on this that's on my Z2 Pro. Restore. Next. Unlock with fingerprint. Use your fingerprint to unlock your phone or approve purchases. Note your fingerprint may be less secure than a strong pattern or pin. So we go to next. Let's try. Does it want to record my phone? Yeah, unlock with fingerprint. Right, okay then. Next. Let's have fingerprint and pin. I'm not telling you what my pin is. Help if I could type properly. I'll put my pins in. Okay, so now I need to touch the sensor to set up the fingerprinting. And you can see the circle around here is gradually filling in as I touch the thing with my finger each time. Okay, so fingerprint added. Okay, add another fingerprint. So I'm going to add the fingerprint from my left hand as well, so I can open it with either hand. Okay, so now we go to next. It's just checking again. Google Assistant. Okay, I know about the Google Assistant. Okay, voice match select. Yes, I agree to accessing it with voice match. I don't know whether it's going to get my previous voice match. Yeah, it can already recognize my voice. So say, OK Google to unlock your phone and access your assistant directly. So that's all right. So just click on that. And I've got to re-enter my PIN now. And in a moment, I'll be logged onto Android. There we are. So I'm going to, I'm going to set up backup and storage again. I'm going to do that, yes. Install updates and apps, yes, I agree. Add another email account, don't want to do that. Control info on lock screen. Let's have a look and see what it says. Show all notification content. Yes, I'll just show all notification content. You can see what this one does. So there it is, it's all set up. It took a few minutes. I'll edit this film out so you don't see all the time while I was waiting. But really it was very straightforward. Just log onto your Gmail account and if you backed up your previous phone, everything's downloaded automatically. You can see my groups are already set up. So I've already got a navigation panel here with some navigation apps. I need to download some maps and things that they're still downloading at the moment. There's a shortcut for my home address as well. Shortcut for my Google Calendar, which it will log on to in a minute. And if I make it view the whole month, I can work out how to do that. Month. There we are. You can see I've got some things happening this month. I've got someone coming to see me on the 19th, and it's my late brother's birthday on the 24th. So all ready to go. I'll just go back to the home page, and then if I go to the next screen, you can see all the apps that I normally have on that screen are set up and my groups are already set up. It just backs up everything automatically. I've just got to make a couple of settings in the settings of this phone because I want to make it use the SIM card, the TF card, as part of its own internal memory. So just go to do that, and then I'm all ready to go with this new phone, and we'll use it a bit tomorrow and see how we get on. So here is the screen on my Doogee X70 system. I had a panel set up on my home screen for the navigation programs. They've all downloaded, and they were actually downloading the maps before I even started to tell them to do it, so I didn't realise they could do that. And then on my second screen I've got various things set up, including my Bible study apps and my Amazon apps and some useful tools like this screen recorder that I use. And this was my final screen, all copied perfectly well from my other phone. Now, to be honest, this phone with only 16 gig of RAM is a bit short on memory. I have put a 32 gig memory card in, which I formatted as system memory, and that helps, and I've got all these things running, but I need to be a bit careful about how many videos I store on the phone because I start to run out of space. Camera testing. This photo was taken with the Doogee X70, and this one was taken with my Doogee Z2 Pro. This video again was taken on the Doogee X70, and the next one was taken on the Doogee Z2 Pro. So it looks as if the camera on the Doogee X70 is nothing to write home about. However, these photos were taken in daylight in my front garden, and they are actually fairly good. I hope these photos are going to show up as they should on the video, because obviously the resolution gets reduced to upload to YouTube and so on. But there they are, and gives you an idea of what you can and can't do.